Many of you guys know with DDR4 gaming PCs, we always recommend going dual channel RAM, and then we've seen with DDR5, it doesn't make as big of a difference as you might think going down to single channel, and today, there's one more hidden hardware tech that can actually get you almost the exact same performance as normal with one stick of RAM.
And that is running an X3D CPU with single channel memory. And our friends at Maingear sponsored this video to show you guys the benchmarks. That you can actually run single channel memory with an X3D CPU and see very little performance loss, maybe 1 to 2% if you're actually doing the testing side by side, which we will be doing in today's video, versus running dual channel memory with that X3D CPU. And we'll be testing these claims on this Maingear MG1 with a Ryzen 7 9850 X3D and RX 9070 XT. So let's not waste any more time. Let's unbox this PC from Maingear, see what we have in store, and then dive into our testing methodology.
All right, so we got a pretty high-end gaming PC here, and funny enough, you know, this makes me think of Matt's PC out there that he's been using for quite some time. It's also Maingear.
Yeah, so shout out to Maingear. I've been using one of the Toasty Bros custom PCs, and you've seen it in a previous video, and we'll show a clip here of the PC that's on my workstation right now. They make some really cool custom cases, and I believe they're actually working on a new front panel to showcase this Toasty Bros theme for this system that they're gonna be shipping out later. So if there ends up being that, you'll see it right here in the final build. All right, so that the PC is double boxed. We'll go ahead and get it out. They have a really cool system where you can swap the front panel. I believe these are actually the front panels I was talking about. I forgot that they actually threw those in here. Let's see. What do we have for this one?
Oh yeah, I got one over here too.
Oh, which one's that?
This one.
Oh, these are the non-Toasty Bros themed ones, I think. These are custom ones that you can try. That one is, ooh, that one's pretty fire.
This is something Zach would love. So we got, of course, the Godzilla cat, the giant cat, with their logo right here that actually glows, by the way.
And this one is pretty cool. It's like a pixelated campfire set. This one's pretty fire.
That is heat.
This looks like an upgraded version of the one I had before. This RGB looks much
Very
brighter.
fancy.
And they are, again, sending a custom Toasty Bros one that we should include in this video later on. But you can customize yours on your website or buy different ones from them when you buy your pre-built.
I gotta say, I'm expecting this to be in very good shape. No dents, dings, dongs.
Dents, dings, dongs. DDR5 single channel, Jackson mentioned, really decent, but now when you throw in the X3D factor, it gets even better where it's like, it doesn't really matter at that point.
You know, Matt and I get to actually test it out without charging you guys any money to see, you know, maybe you really don't always have to go with dual channel RAM, especially when the RAM economy is absolutely horrible. That can save you a lot of money, which could mean getting a nicer X3D CPU.
So maybe you're in the kind of debate right now. You want a 32 gigs kit instead of going with a dual channel kit, then having to swap it out all the way later because, you know, when you go with 4.6 memory in DDR5, it can be a little bit finicky. You can get a single 32 gig stick, throw it in a system like this, which is plenty of capacity right now, and then maybe content creation becomes your thing and you need more actual capacity. You can throw another stick later and not lose performance while waiting for that upgrade.
Yep, and we got a pretty nice looking build here. A little bit of a panda theme going on. We got a white graphics card, but pretty much an all black build aside from that. And you know, we got the dual channel RAM right now, but we will be changing that, don't you worry.
And I'm going to open it up and show the inside. But yeah, the front panel right now that we have is just the basic black one, which will show you what the RGB looks like when we power it on. Here we go. Power button.
Power. Ooh.
There we go.
It's red. We do have their custom cooler too, with like their logo on it, which looks pretty cool. Big 360 mil. And you know, 9850 X3D, it's a pretty surprisingly efficient CPU. It really doesn't need like the most beefiest cooler in the world.
Yeah, and that's an awesome CPU for pretty much the best gaming performance you can get on the market. And when you pair that with a 9070 XT from AMD, that is our favorite GPU right now here at the Toasty Bros. A lot of us here use the 9070 XT. Great for 1440p gaming, got FSR4 support with ray tracing support that's getting only even better with AMD graphics cards. It'll pair very nicely with that 9850 X3D for a really good 1440p and entry-level 4K gaming PC.
Oh, but one thing we gotta check is that cable management in the back.
Always gotta check the cable management.
We gotta judge it. We gotta judge it. But the part selection's pretty good. Full size board. They did not do a micro HTX board in this big case. Thank goodness.
They knew we were gonna look at the cable management.
Oh, dude, they made it crispy.
They knew we were gonna look at the cable management.
Yeah, they made it crispy. You know, they did exactly what we would do too. They actually used every little nook and cranny to run cables. A lot of pre-built people don't exactly know that you can do that hidden tech.
So yeah, we do have a big ARGB hub that everything is plugged up to, and I'm assuming going to the motherboard. So that'll be how we control everything via the motherboard with that big ARGB hub.
Or the remote.
We take that off.
So it just kind of magnetically goes in, right? Mm-hmm. How far off am I, Matt?
There she is.
Oh yeah, it's right away.
Sick. So then, yeah, I got the RGB glow around. This is a sick front panel.
That is good. Yeah, no, I really like this. Like almost like an 8-bit style theme. Looks really cool.
It kind of, you know, that's the Toasty Bros, you know? We got all that 8-bit style and everything. Pretty sick.
It's
Love that.
Oregon Trail.
But what we have to do in this video, we made a bold claim at the beginning of this video. We're going to start with the dual channel. We'll run some benchmarks, and then we'll do single channel as well. Do our normal Let's Play, and then some side-by-side benchmarks to really compare the difference and see if the claims are exactly what they are. If it's that performance difference between the two. If it is, this is an interesting development to keep in mind when you're building your next high-end PC or buying a pre-built.
All right, guys, we're in Arc Raiders on the Maingear gaming PC, and right now we're not exactly going back and forth. We're not comparing because we just want to show you what it can do. And so we're running 1440p, which is the guide tier resolution, FSR3 at quality, max FOV, and we're doing medium ray tracing with epic settings, which I personally think is a pretty good combo because the game looks amazing, and we're still getting high refresh rate.
Yeah, we're really gonna be focusing on just what this PC can do out of the gate. Then, after those benchmarks, which we typically do, we'll do some side-by-side comparisons with a bunch of titles to show you guys that bold claim we made at the beginning of this video about the single-channel memory versus dual-channel memory that's also less capacity. So, again, stay tuned for that. But we're just testing raw dog gaming performance, which I believe with this running FSR3, it says in game FSR3, but with this being a 9070 XT, it should be FSR4. It's just the actual game engine didn't update it because I was trying to test that beforehand. So this is true FSR4 and it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, look at this lens flare. It's like blinding me. We got the ray tracing on because as many of you guys probably know, but some of you may not as a person. The new AMD cards, really, they do ray tracing pretty much just as good as NVIDIA 50 series.
Yeah, very, very good ray tracing performance on the AMD GPUs.
If we can find anything.
And I know one thing that a Maingear is very proud of is how they tune their PCs with the fan curves and also just optimize for good cooling. And I mean, look, we're getting 63 degrees Celsius, 59 degrees Celsius on the CPU. Very good. And you can hear the fan noise, but it's not overwhelmingly loud. It's kind of at that point where it's like you're gaming got headphones on, you ain't gonna hear that at all.
Yeah, most companies actually don't touch fan curves at all, believe it or not. They build the PC, they do stress test it, but they leave fan curves just stock BIOS. Ooh, I'm hearing some crazy noises. I think this is one of the dudes that'll... I can never tell like how
shoot
big
fire.
they are.
Oh yeah, okay.
For me, it's more of like a depth thing. I'm like, is that one of those massive ones that's gonna like absolutely ruin the game for me? I don't think it is.
Do you have 1520 vision or 2015 vision?
It feels like 2015 right now. I feel like I'm seeing 2015.
He's seeing the year 2015 right now.
I don't even need his stuff. I kill for fun. Ooh, what died? Oh, big boy died here. I hope there's not more of them.
I hope they don't
Fast
come
forward
out.
to me just dying. So like, this PC is so good I can actually climb rocks. I remember the other one just like nothing loaded in.
Love that.
Yeah, FX.
FX, yeah, we tried
This
some
has come
FX.
a long way from FX. 9050 X3D.
Yeah, if you're still rocking an FX system at home, good old days of AMD, but
Upgrade to this.
upgrade to this, your mind will be blown.
I didn't know that stuff could load in like this. I guess I don't have to shoot him, but I will anyways.
Oh, now he's gonna have the whole army. Oh, yep, this is
They're not gonna find me. So I'm gonna kill him before he can get close to me.
with the Farrell. I don't know where I am right now.
Uh-oh.
Did he call in his buddies?
He called
He called in his buddies.
He called in his buddies. This
Oh,
is bad.
oh no.
Oh.
Here's your break. Break for it.
Oh God.
Break ankles.
Oh my knees.
God damn.
Oh. Yeah, they thought they could hold me back. I'm waiting for him to come down here.
I'm coming for you.
So, hey, pretty safe to say, even at like really high settings like this, 1440p with ray tracing, we were able to get over 100 FPS, and even our 1% low, over 100 FPS.
Next game. All right, guys, we're in Black Myth Wukong, currently running some FSR4 at 70% render scale with some frame gen on high settings. We're not doing any ray tracing on this one. Ray tracing really is demanding in this game. You can run it if you want to, but I want to aim for some higher FPS numbers. We're going to go ahead and hit. Actually, I won't pause the hit page up as quick as possible. Ah! Forget this guy just runs at me like crazy, and we're getting pretty good FPS, so I am not too worried here. Oh, I did not have the one I wanted, but that's fine. I still have the same spells from when I fight the final boss, which this one is pretty OP for that, but...
Does that circle just make it to where he can't come in at all?
It's a healing circle.
Huh.
So it's actually pretty nice, and I don't know why he's not coming in. He actually can. I don't know why he's not.
He's scared of it. Boink.
Yep, goodbye. And now he's gonna hold his little face, and I'm gonna go, I'm gonna hit you with you. How's that feel?
He's probably so confused. He's like, what the heck?
Oh, now his big ol' head. But yeah, I mean, this game, again, this is running really well. I actually got a pretty bad gauge of how this ran, because I was in a part of the game that was very demanding. And honestly, I don't even need to be running frame gen right now. I'm getting 180 FPS in this game. Yeah, I'm actually fighting him at a slightly higher difficulty. If you guys don't play this game, this guy is kind of the annoying one.
He's like the first boss that you're like, maybe I'll just skip it.
Go get him, little guys.
Ah! All right. Oh, we're a unit here. He's done. He's done. Oh! Yeah, take that, buddy. Yeah, take that. And then I'm turning into a truck now. This is ridiculous, by the way. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Yeah.
He can't even get up.
And he's been defeated. And performance was really good. I mean, this is the Challenger refight, so the scenes are a little bit more compressed because it's not the open world, but you got 160 average, 1% of 130. It's super smooth. You can get 60 FPS in this game, and it's perfectly fine. But let's try one more game. Jackson doesn't know he's playing this yet. It's his favorite game of all time. It's Counter-Strike 2.
All right, guys, we are in Counter-Strike. So this, of course, is a game that's your esports, but we are kind of stretching it. We're running 1440p at high setting preset. And we need
that max.
Bump that bad boy up.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get that, but I'm going to go ahead and page up. We actually are kind of getting close to that 400 FPS mark, which they don't make a lot of monitors that go higher than that refresh rate.
No, especially in the 1440p range. But CS, good way to stretch the legs of that 9850X3D and the 9070XT. I mean, it's being used 90% of the time here. I always forget, I mean, this game is using almost 10 gigs of VRAM at 1440p. So it does use your VRAM. But yeah, esports title, classic esports title, PC gaming title, and I just want to run this game on this configuration before we start testing dual channel versus single channel.
And obviously if we went down to like low settings, I'd imagine could get an extra like 100 FPS, give or take, but obviously nothing wrong with making your game look good if you're already getting this type of FPS.
Here we go.
Or is it going to be crazy?
This one's going to go nuts.
He
took your kill!
You're going to die for that, buddy.
Oh.
Look at you. Oh, shoot. Someone's on the mic. Let me do a little drive-by here.
on the mic.
Little drive-by.
Little drive-by.
Little drive-by.
Little drive-by.
God, I love
he loves the guns.
The spray pattern of this game. Oh my God, where am I? Sensitivity is so low, but yeah, you know, getting close to 400 FPS, even our 1% lows are well over a high refresh rate experience. So, I mean, this is definitely everything you can want and more. And you know, the best part is it doesn't have to be like super overpriced because AMD's really good bang for buck right now.
You guys are right. This is his life. This is the moment.
What is wrong with these people?
Ooh!
We killed one.
Ooh!
Oh my God! Ooh!
You're really doing the face sticker proud.
Dude, that dude just... All right, here we go. Here's our 3-piece.
One.
I just don't get this game, man. This is why I don't freaking like it.
One.
It's like I get headshots when I don't think they're gonna be headshots.
Two.
No!
75! No! That was the closest.
All right, last life.
Last life.
No matter what happens.
No matter what. No matter what happens.
No matter what happens. Well, safe to say 379 FPS average. We'll take that.
All right, guys, it is now time for some benchmarking to see what is the difference truly on an AMD Ryzen X3D CPU, more specifically the Ryzen 7 9850X3D, when you're rocking dual channel, 32 gigabytes of memory, and going down to just one stick of 16 gigabytes at single channel. And spoiler, the difference is very little. Let's start things off with Cyberpunk, which we ran at 1440p ultra settings at native resolution, no upscaling. And with 32 gigabytes of dual channel memory, we managed to get an average of 127 FPS, a minimum of 104 and a max of 161. While with the 16 gigs of single channel memory, we got an average of 127 FPS, a minimum of 104, and a max of 160. As you guys can see, the max is basically the same. The average is within a frame of each other, and the minimum is also within a frame of each other. It's really freaking close, and that's going down in capacity as well. That's really crazy to see on an X3D chip running single channel memory. Next up, we have Red Dead Redemption 2. We're running 1440p ultra settings with no upscaling. The 32 gigabyte dual channel kit got an average of 161 FPS, a minimum of 107, and a max of 235, while the 16 gigabyte single channel kit got an average of 161 with a minimum of 132 and a max of 191. When looking at the average FPS, we're looking at basically the same FPS. The minimums are slightly different and so is the maximum, but in terms of the smoothness and fluidity of the gameplay, we maintained a very similar FPS number, once again going down to 1 stick of memory. Next up is Warhammer Space Marine 2. This time we're using FSR set to quality on the high preset, and with the 32GB of dual channel memory, we got an average of 131 FPS with a 1% low of 117, while with the 16GB of single channel memory, we got an average of 136 with a 1% low of 117. Somehow we got higher FPS with the single channel memory, and trust me, I ran this benchmark multiple times and it still did the same result over and over again. I even swapped the kits back and forth, not necessarily sure how we got higher FPS, but that just shows you within margin of error, there is really no difference whatsoever. And lastly, we tested an esports title to really see if there's a difference on the esports side of things with Marvel Rivals, this time running high settings with FSR set to quality, and the 32GB dual channel kit got an average of 134 FPS with a 1% low of 107, and the 16GB single channel kit got an average of 134 FPS with a 1% low of 106. That 1% low went down by 1 frame. We're still maintaining super smooth 1% lows, and if you're playing a game like Marvel Rivals, you're gonna have a very smooth experience. I was very excited to showcase this to you guys because it shows you can save some money on an X3D PC build getting a single stick of memory, maybe a single stick of 32GB running at 6,000 megahertz, or really any speed for that matter, and you can run that and have a really good experience and then upgrade later on. Or maybe you find a deal on a single stick of 16GB and maybe save yourself like $100+. If you're already building a high-end system, that could be put towards the graphics card or a slightly better CPU you may settle on, and this is just showing that you can do a really good build overall. The whole sin of running single channel memory seems to be dead when using an X3D AMD CPU. So that was fun to see. We ran a bunch of benchmarks testing this MG1 Maingear PC. Let's bring it back to the setup and wrap this video up real quick.
Well guys, it's pretty safe to say that this PC right here is incredibly good for the price. It's definitely our dream combo for 1440p, 9850 X3D with the 9070 XT. That's gonna get you into 1440p and even 4K gaming.
And on top of that, we were able to show you guys that running a single stick of memory isn't as detrimental as you might think, especially when paired with an AMD X3D CPU like the 9850 X3D. And we saved the best part for last. You have a chance to win this Maingear gaming PC, and you can learn more by checking the link in the description down below. Or if you're interested in purchasing an MG1 desktop from Maingear, those links will also be in the description down below.
And as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
If you cannot get enough of the Toasty Bros, we're actually on pretty much every social media. We have all the other YouTube channels. We got twitch.tv/ToastyBros. We got Instagram, we got X, we got TikTok, we got it all.
Check out those links down below, and the big one is to join our Discord if you want to get updates on pretty much everything we talk about. Join the Discord server, discord.gg/ToastyBros. See you guys later. Goodbye.